Rainollon here. Today is yet again another build showcase, and it's Tenora Prime. So, let us immediately start. There are two builds I'm going to show you today, so let's start with the first one. And the first one is the viral setup. The mods I'm using for this setup, I'm using all the Galvanize mods, Galvanize Zap, Galvanize Scope, Galvanize Chamber, Multi-Shot, Critical Chance while aiming, Status Chance, and Direct Damage per stem target. Prime Cryo rounds for cold, Infected Clip for Toxin, and cold gives us viral. Vital Sense for critical damage, Blade rounds for critical damage while aiming, and Prime Shred for fire rate and punch through. These are the mods. For the Exos Weapon Death Slot mods, I will highly recommend for you to go is Vision Supplies to enhance your crits and ammo economy. For the Arcane, Primary Deadhead is, for me personally, by far the best in slot. 360 increased damage, headshot multiplier, and weapon recall. All these stats are really good for this weapon. For the passive, Alternative Fire charges a single charge that shoots and uses 10 ammo. It's like a sniper. I don't like it at all. Maybe you will, but it's not that great. To use this, it's the middle mouse to shoot it. For the stats, the fire rate is very good. Magazine size is good. Maximum ammo and ammo from pickup is good. Reload is slightly slow. Accuracy is very high. Automatic. 2.2 punch through thanks to Prime Shred. Riven Dispo is good. Critical Chance, critical damage, multi-shot is by far the best in slot, and I will remove bladed rounds for it. Critical Chance is good, critical damage is good, stat chance is slightly below average, if I'm correct. No. Oh wait, it is, by 1%. But it's fine. And total damage is slightly below average. The alternative fire is the sniper round. It has higher critical chance, high critical damage, less stat chance, as you can see here, 36. But the total damage is much higher. It's a sniper round. Like I said, maybe you will like it, maybe not. I like the regular firing more than the alternative one. So, those are the stats, the passive, the mods, the arcane, and it's time for me to show you the second setup. For the second setup, the mods I'm using for the second setup, I'm using all the Galvanize mods, Galvanize Amp for stat chance to direct damage per stem target, Galvanize Scope for critical chance for aiming, Galvanize Chamber for multi-shot, Rifle Elementalist plus 9% status damage. This is a multiplicated damage increase for our damaging elements, and I will proc a bunch of heat and toxin, so this is quite nice. Vital Sense for critical damage, Hammer Shot for critical damage status chance, Prime Shred for fire to punch through, and Hellfire for heat. Heat is going to be our main source of damage, and you will have the highest chance to proc heat. This is one of those builds that I would highly recommend for you to use a buffer Warframe that gives you like additive damage or multiplicative damage or Rainollon or Nourish or some other elemental types. This is one of those, so I will not recommend to use it on a non-buffer Warframe. This is one of those that you have to use a buffer. So for the Exos Weapon Depth Slot mods, I will highly recommend for you to go use Vision Supplies to enhance your crits and ammo economy. For the Arcane, Primary Crocs is quite nice. On a weak point hit, you gain 30% status chance and 6% ammo efficiency for 10 seconds, stacks at 10 times. So that's 300% status chance and 60% ammo efficiency, which is a really good ammo economy. You're going to shoot this thing for longer, and you're going to proc a bunch of heat or toxin, which is quite nice. For the stats here, the difference between this one and this one is going to have less critical damage but higher status chance, and instead of viral it's going to be heat or toxin depending which faction you're going to be fighting. So for example, if you fight armored enemies, Hellfire is quite nice, gives you heat. Heat will shred enemies' armor and you will do a lot more damage to those armored enemies. But if you fight for example like a corpus enemy, Toxin is going to be better. You're going to swap Hellfire for the Infected Clip. There it is, Infected Clip. This gives you Toxin damage. Toxin bypasses enemy shields, so this is really good against shield enemies. So yeah, that's it here. Stats, mods, the Arcane, and it's time for me to show you against the units. Alright, let's begin. I'm going to spawn level 205, Steel Path, or Middle Grip Dudes. This is the viral setup. I'm not going to use any buffs or armor strip. This is one of those builds that you can use on any Warframe. You're going to do just fine in Steel Path. So first things first. Shoot enemies in the head to get the Deadhead stacks, to get the Galvanize Chamber stacks, Galvanize Zap stacks. Once you do that, everything else is just going to disappear, as you can see. Nope, nothing here is going to survive. Hold left click and you will do just fine. Reload. Heavy Gunner. Gone. The Altfire. It works, but it's just slow for me. Maybe you will like it, I just don't like it at all. Now I'm going to show you the second setup, the Primary Crocs Heat Toxin setup. So this is one of those builds that you have to use a buffer to make it stronger. There we go. I will use just Nourish. Nourish is something that everybody can use. It's a helmet ability. Start shooting, get the Galvanize Zap stacks, get the Galvanize Chamber stacks, Croc stacks. And I'm going to generate so much heat on these guys. They are disappearing as well. Heavy gunner. Nope. Shoot a couple of times. Yep. You can see that heat procs are melting this heavy gunner. And primary crocs is just nice, man. 6% ammo efficiency on a 200 round AR is quite good. So yeah, those are the two builds. Now let me show you in game. I'm going to use the heat setup. So let's go. And we are in. I'm up against the Kuvagineer at the Kuva Fortress. This is survival steel path, of course. The map's called Tawani. I'm going to show you this build here. This is the heat setup. So I will use only Nourish as a buff. That's it. Just Nourish. Recast Nourish. Use it, shoot it to proc viral, proc a bunch of heat. I have primary crocs, so I can hold this left. I can hold the left click for longer. Look at all these orange crits. Yum yum. Yum yum. Yellow, orange, yellow, orange. Nourish, recast. It's fine. It's for a AR single target DPSer. It's absolutely fine. Some people prefer this one over Soma, even the Incarnon. I will say the Incarnon Soma is quite good now, better than this. But if you like this thing, go for it. It's absolutely fine. Not the greatest single target DPSer, but it does like solid overall damage. Clear wise, it's also not the greatest, but it's solid. It has punch through, high fire rate. You're going to enjoy it. And I'm going to soon create a Ember build video. A lot of people want to see my Ember build video. Even if I have one, guessing that one didn't succeed in terms of the algorithm. So I'm going to create another one, more in-depth explanation how it works and show it in game. Alright, Nourish, recast. Oof. Look at all those numbers. Look at all of these beautiful, beautiful numbers. Both of the builds work, so you don't have to worry about it. Both of them work. They're both like solid, can-do content. Alt, whoa, 500,000. At least I did 500,000 there. With a bunch of viral procs and heat procs. Nourish, I will use my third ability. Because of the degen. I need my energy to recast Nourish. And to have my second ability. I need a little bit of DR from the second ability, helps a ton to give me a higher EHP. Go. Oh, the Acolyte is here, nice. Alright, let's see against the Acolyte. I will armor strip him with my third ability. Should I? Nah, I won't. I won't. Watch. I'll just use Nourish. I don't see him. Did you use... where is he? I think I need to use armor strip. It's not good. There we go. That's the Acolyte. Shoot these guys. Collect this real quick. Recast Nourish. Reload. Primary Crocs truly made some ARs much more fun to me. Just holding the left click for longer and giving you higher stash chance, allowing you to proc a bunch of stash effects, is quite noticeable. You'll start... I will say Deadhead is better at the beginning, but once you start proccing a bunch of stash effects, Primary Crocs can out DPS the Deadhead. Especially if you use a buffer, then Deadhead, there is no point of using it, because of diminishing returns. And this is one of those buffer style builds. But yeah, that's Tenora. I killed the Acolyte. Now it's time for me to leave, and I'll be right back. And there we go. Tenora Prime. It works. It's cool. It's fun. It's overall stat-wise, it's a solid AR. Not the greatest, not the worst. The clear is also not the greatest, not the worst. It's absolutely fine. If you like this style and this type of weapon, you're going to enjoy it. It's overall solid. So there you go. 2 builds, Tenora Prime. I hope you enjoyed the builds. Thank you again, everybody, for watching. Leave a like, sub, and of course, see you all next time. Thank you. Goodbye.